Hello, this is Mrs. Silva. I just wanted to make a quick video to show you some of the things that we talked about at back to school night. So these are just some things that can help you parents with your child to help them be successful this year. So the first thing is if you have not done so, you'll want to create a parent account. Um, so that you can see their grades, what's going on in the class, all that. So if you're logged, so when you're logged into their student account, if you click on account and then settings, um, it'll give you on this page, it'll give you the option to find a pairing code. Um, so if you need help with that, let me know. But you will need a pairing code to be able to sign up for an account. All you do to sign up for an account is just type in Jordan District Canvas and it will pull up right here at the top. And then you'll see there's a parent access right here. You can log in. Okay, so that's the first thing that we talked about. The second thing is they will mostly be working in the homeroom. This is our main page. You can see it has all the information you could possibly need on it. So first off, I wanted to kind of just show you, well, I wanted to talk about first is what will happen if they miss school. So if they miss school, they will need to make sure that they make up their work. And they will have about a week from the time that they come back to finish that makeup work. So if they miss 3 days, they'll have a week to finish that. So what will happen is, so let me show you. We've got our daily work right here. These are probably the two most important buttons here on the page. So if they click on daily work, it will bring them to the work for each day. You can see we've already done 4 days, so they can click on each of those days to see the work. If you click on this, you can see this is what we're doing for today. It has the times in there and it has assignments. If it has a little green symbol by it, that means that it's something they need to do. Some of them doesn't have a little green symbol that they still need to do, like the cursive and things like that. So that is where they'll find exactly what's happening that day, and I'll always have the Zoom link right here at the top for the kids. So if they miss a school day, they'll come in and they will do everything, but the difference is they'll have missed the Zoom meeting. So I will, once this school day is over, I will replace this with a recording so that they can go back and watch the recordings for each lesson and then do their assignments. So the recordings will be found in each of the days. So that's pretty important if you miss school. If they have late work, like let's say one day they didn't finish all their work, they can always go back and finish it. I will leave these up for about 2 weeks. So I'll leave like this up for about 2 weeks so that they can go back and finish. So that's how they'll see their assignments. Another way to see the things that they need to do is over here on the side, they should have a little to-do list that shows the things that they have not done yet, and they can press this X once they finish so that they know they're done. The next thing is daily checklist. So each day at the very end of the day, they will complete this daily checklist. They'll just click on that and it will ask them some questions. So it says like, did you complete the first week writing cards? Yes or no? This is just to help them stay on track and go through and be like, oh, I forgot to do this today. I need to go back and do that really quick. So that's something they'll need to complete every single day. So they'll, at the end of the day when they're all done, so this is where they get their work. This is their daily checklist. Okay. Let's see what we want to talk about next. Okay, turning in assignments. This is pretty important. So you can see on day 4, let me show you an example. So for example, this morning we did a diversity and inclusion writing. So this is an assignment, it has the little green symbol. When they click on that, it will pull up a page like this. Some of them may get a notification right here that says you need to sign into Google to access this. If you scroll down here, there will be a button that says authorize. If you just keep clicking that, it should help you to authorize it and make this appear. So just a little FYI. So right here, they'll click on the assignment, they'll fill it out, you can see that if they click on it, they can type in here. And then once they're done, they will click on the submit button and it will be right here. It's not showing on my account since I'm the teacher, but it will be right here and it'll be blue. So you can't miss it. So that's how they turn in an assignment, and that's how I will know that they're done and that I need to grade it. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to show is the buttons on the home page. So there's tons of buttons on the home page that can help with different things. Like website link, this is just a bunch of links that they'll use for websites. A lot of these I'll talk to them about later, like projects they don't need to worry about right now. Announcements, this is a place where I will be putting different announcements, things like that. So there's tons of buttons on that front page that are very helpful for parents and students. As you scroll down, you'll see our schedules. We have had a change to the schedules. Monday through Thursday will look like this. And you can kind of look at that yourself, but you can see every time it says live, that means we're getting on Zoom. Each child will have a reading group. They'll either be an A, B, or C. So they won't be meeting for all three of these. They'll only be meeting for one of them. That's when we'll do reading group. And I'll let them know what group they're in as soon as I figure that out. The next schedule is for the Friday schedule. We are going to be having a short day on Friday. So you can see the times for the live lessons are a little bit different. So that we can fit it all in. And then after lunch, they pretty much just have catch-up time and then they're done. So that's pretty cool. So if you would like to go back and look at this more in depth, it's on the home page. And then here's just my contact information. Okay, they also have a calendar feature on here, which is pretty cool. So if you go to calendar, you will see some things that are coming up. It also shows you when things are due. So these things are due on these days. So that's pretty helpful. So that you can see, I believe, in the parent account as well. So there's that. And then there's a cursive book that your child should have. If you have not gone and picked up their packets at the school that they belong to, then you need to go do that. They have a cursive book in there that they'll be doing every day, except for Fridays. They'll do one page every day, and I will put that under their daily work what page they should be on. So I'll show you for today. You can see right here it says cursive page 1. So I'll always put the page number that they should be on so that they can go back and make that up if they miss their work some days. I think those are the big things for right now. So one other thing that I wanted to say is when we're on Zoom calls, if you could help your child set up their screen so that they have, so let me show you what I kind of mean by that. So I want them to be able to split their screen so that they have Canvas open on one side and then Zoom on the other. I don't have Zoom open right now, but it would be over here and they could just make it smaller. You can make them whatever size you want by using the arrows in the corner. If they're in Zoom and they're in full screen, up here in the top left or the top right, it'll say exit full screen, and then they can kind of use their arrows to move it around. So they should have Canvas open on one side and Zoom open on the other side. Okay, and then there's one more thing that I wanted to show you. Let me just grab that. So I sent this out to you guys. I sent this out to you guys the other day. This is something that's very important. Some things for what your role is, do and don't. Are they sitting in a quiet area, sitting away from distractions, pets, siblings, electronics? Are they awake and calm? Do they have a charged device, water, paper and pencil, whiteboard marker? Eating breakfast, use the restroom. So all these things, and then also some things to do and to not do as a parent, especially to not give them answers during video chats, to spend longer than 20 minutes on a single assignment. Be worried if your child does not grasp the content. Every child will learn at a different pace. So kind of look at that and see if there's anything that you need to do. So I think that is everything. If there's anything that I missed and you have questions about, please email me and I would be happy to. Oh, I forgot one thing. This is very important. I'm very sorry. Let me go back to our homepage. Homework. I didn't talk about homework. So if you scroll down, you'll click on homework, and they will need to do homework every school day. All they need to do is read for 20 minutes. That can be a book that they have at home. It could be on Epic. If you're not sure what Epic is, ask your child. It could be on Epic. They could listen to an audiobook, whatever works for them, and then they'll fill out their reading log just by clicking on reading log, and it will open this up, and they can click on this little link and it'll let them fill out their reading log. They will have a new reading log every month. So this is the first reading log and it will be due at the end of September. So at the end of September, I'll have them click the blue submit button. And then for math facts, they need to practice math facts for 5 to 10 minutes. If they click on this link, it will take them to a bunch of math fact sites that they can use to practice their math facts. They can also use flashcards or whatever works for them. So that's their homework for each day. Pretty simple. If they have time during the day, while we're in between Zoom calls, they're welcome to work on their homework at that time as well. So I think that's everything. So email me if you have questions. Thanks for listening.